Hey folks, Darren here. A very warm welcome back to the Gear Hangout. So today I'm going to be presenting to you a set of presets that you can have for absolutely free for the Line 6 Helix Stadium XL. I put these presets together for use in a live situation and jamming along with sounds. Not necessarily the best in isolation, but I'm going to show you the sounds anyway. It's worth mentioning you will need a patch cable for this. I've got a patch cable at the back of the Stadium XL here, and I will explain why. But yeah, so the whole thing behind these presets, generally speaking, I like one preset to do everything. And what I found with this preset when I was building it is great for soul, funk, rock, pop, metal, jazz. It just works for absolutely everything. Obviously, you need to play with a tone knob on a guitar for a couple of things and change pickups. But apart from that, it works so well. And there's a couple of little tricks in this as well. So to the preset, it's called E/drop D. I had a set of presets for the OG Helix as well, which are available on my Google Drive. You can have those, which is basically 6 presets. You've got E standard, and then there's a Poly Capo on every preset after that, which goes down half a step at a time. So you can go in standard tuning, or when you're in the drop D, it'll follow suit in terms of the tuning. So drop D, drop C sharp, drop C, so on and so forth. But, yeah. I think it sounds great, and you can have it. The only thing I'd ask is please like, share, and subscribe, or just at least subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the presets, and if you've made any tweaks yourself to the preset. That'd be really cool. Right, there's a lot going on here, as you can see. I have made full use of the DSP on this thing, and there's a lot of different routing going on here as well. So what I'm going to do is I'll explain it as I go along, but I will mention that anything that you don't see here, they're on Stompy. So you can turn them on or off as you do so wish, right? So I'll explain it as I go along. Let's start off with the acoustic preset, or the acoustic snapshot. I think that sounds lovely. So that's the acoustic. What we've got here is going through the path here. I've got it routed via a split AB on this snapshot, so it goes through here. We've got acoustic simulator, we've got a studio compressor, graphic EQ, and a dynamic plate reverb. That then is going to the send out. I've got the drive through at -120 dB, so there's nothing dry coming through this path here. And then I've got it coming back here, where there's a 50% mix, and I'll explain why there's a 50% mix in a moment, but that's where you'll need the patch cable as well. So it sounds like this. Oh, it's worth mentioning as well, I'm using a Gibson SG Standard for this one. I built the presets based on this guitar, but I have tried it with a Telecaster as well, and I'll explain a couple of bits about that in a moment. So if you wanted to take any of the effects out of this, you take the EQ out, which is here. Actually, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to rename this. Hang on. I'll rename it to... and the preset that you download will have this as well. So I'm going to call it Acoustic Post EQ. So before I upload to the Google Drive, that will be changed on all of these presets, okay? We can turn that off. And what we got going on here is I've just adjusted a couple of the parameters there. This is inspired by my friend Johnny Lee. I will link to the video he done for this particular acoustic simulator path up here somewhere. Tone Deaf Guitar Lab, if you don't know, is based off his, is inspired by. Take the compressor off. And you can turn the acoustic sim on or off if you wanted. And then you got the acoustic reverb, take that off. You can take the actual reverb off. Or you can boost it. So a bit of extra volume. So let's go back here. That's the acoustic one. And then when you go to clean, here's what happens here. This routes to A, which is this path here. And then it goes here, and this will always split here. Because on this particular path, clean will go here and to the clean amplifier. So the clean amplifier here, I've actually used the Jazz Rivet 120, which is one of the legacy ones. I've got a kinky boost and a 212 Mandarin cab, and the clean tone sounds like this. With a bit of neck pickup action. I prefer it in the middle position, to be honest with you. So that there is coming from this path here, up here, and you can see here, this is why there's a 50% mix there. For some reason, I think one of the issues, my chair's going down, for one of the issues at the moment with the current firmware, when the DSP gets a little bit too loaded, you can't turn stuff on or off, and that's why I've done the same with the reverb here, but I'll get into that in a moment. Lovely. So with the clean, what I've done is I've put it so that you can add a Scream 808. Or an Air Apparent, so you've got two different flavours. And you can stack them. And if you really wanted to, you could boost that for your solo. Post solo boost is a volume with gain with plus 3 dB. That's all that is. So that's the clean. Let's go to the overdrive. The overdrive, I've got a prize drive on the overdrive. And again, the overdrive is still coming through this path here to B and coming out to the amplifier Jazz Rivet here. And on there as well, you've got the hall reverb. I'll go into this now before I go into the full drive. So with this, I've got it split so that it goes down. It's always on. Well, it's always on, and it goes down to a hall reverb, right? Which, if you wanted to, there you go. Click it back on. Okay, but what I've done with the full drive one, and the full drive is basically where it gets heavy. Now, the band I play in, we cover absolutely every genre you could think of, aside from metal, but we do the odd bit of metal here and there, very, very rarely. But it's there, and I use this for my, like, when I'm playing pop punk, emo, metal stuff in the house. It works perfect, especially with a Scream 808 in front of it. So the good thing about this Scream 808 is tightens it up lovely. Just go to the settings very, very quickly. I've got it gain low, tone high, but the level all the way up. Now, if I go to the OD, you can see it's on snapshot, so it changes based on the snapshot, okay? There you go, and you can put the Air Apparent on if you want to get more. There is a noise gate, by the way. At the very, very start, there's a noise gate. I did have a dedicated noise gate, but this one works just fine. I did want to tweak it a little bit more, but now I've tweaked the signal chain a little bit more again. I don't need all the controls of the noise gate. These do just fine on the input, okay? So there is the solid 100. But what I've done is I've actually put a 10-band graphic EQ in there as well to try and tweak it a little bit towards what I like and what fits best in the band. Could turn that off by going, which one is it here? No, wrong one. I don't know. I haven't actually assigned it. My apologies, but here's what it sounds like without. It's back on. There you go. And one of the things as well is worth mentioning is you can see it's going green up here to show the signal coming through. That's because if I go here and press that, when I click there, it goes completely to A, which comes here and then goes to this set of amps here. All right. So that's the solid 100, which is one of the Agora models. I've got the 10-band graphic EQ and the cabs here. I've got two of the same cab. I got a 412 Kali V30. And the same there, but I've got different microphones and things set to them, and that's the sound you get. And then the lead, if I click on the amp here, nothing changes. I've just got a Scream 808, a delay, and then this boost here goes on. So the reverb is on for that one as well. You can turn it off if you wanted to. I like it on, or you can turn the delay off. One of the things I like about this as well, when you've got the lead on, is you can get really, really 80s with it. So you've got the level boost there as well, and you've got a little bit of playing with. I've got the script mod phaser up here. Probably better with this one with the full drive. Bit of delay. There you go. The lead on. That should actually be on, but doesn't really matter at this stage. It's not going through it anyway. So, what can you do as a whole with this particular preset? Everything. Whether you've got a humbucker guitar, might pull my chair. I need a new chair, man. Whether you've got a humbucker guitar or you've got a single coil guitar. Now, I tested this preset with my Telecaster as well. My Telecaster has got power drive pickups in it from Fender, and they are great, absolutely great. But they're not as high output still as what are in my SG. So what I've done is I've got this little one here, the 10-band graphic EQ. Now, I have actually got it separate to this, assigned to the EHS control knob via an expression type thing. So down and up, and then you click that, and it goes on and off. But for the purposes of the presets for everyone, I've just put it here instead, okay? Now, what this does, it provides you a slight EQ difference for single coil pickups and a little bit of a volume boost as well to try and match a single coil to a humbucker. You're retaining the characteristics of the single coil, but you are having the same sort of even level between instruments, which I like. It may not be for you, but it's there if you want it. If not, don't worry about it. So that is the E drop D. Now, if I go here, I've got E flat, and as you can see, the poly pitch is down one. There you go, and then these go all the way down, as you can see, to B standard. Or what you can do is drop your guitar. So essentially now you have drop A. Put the screen 808 on. Air apparent if you want it. I can get your corn action on there. But those are the presets. So just a little bit about the routing again. When you're on the acoustic, this one just sends here. It's always on. Everything is pretty much always on there. And it just comes back here with a return. When you go to clean, it stays there. But then this goes off. Oh, sorry, it stays on. Actually, that's not the best example because I can hear the clean guitar coming through. Yeah, so what I was saying there is with the acoustic, as we can see here, it's coming through here, through the patch cable and into here where the mix is there. When you're on clean, so that's always on. When you're on clean, sorry, this one, it just changes. So it goes over here, but then it comes down here and routes to B, so these amps here, and then it merges there. And when you click on this button here, it changes, sorry, this button here, it changes the routing to A, which comes here and goes to the SLO, the solid 100. Yeah, it's got a volume pedal. So you can get your really cool sort of like your volume swells and whatnot. It's got a wah as well. I'm not gonna be able to click it down. That's if you want it. But yeah, that's the preset. I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, the only thing I ask is just let me know what you think of it. Like the video and please press that subscribe button. I've just started getting monetized, which is really, really nice. So that's cool. But yeah, upwards from here. More work to do. But until then, enjoy the preset. Oh, if you've got an OG Helix as well, that preset will be in the description as well. It's the basis of which I created this preset on, and works great for OG Helix. Not as much DSP being used. It's a little bit more basic in terms of the switches, but it works. Until then, take it easy, guys. I will see you soon. Bye! I've really got to get another chair. This thing just goes down. I'm a big boy as well, so that doesn't help.